Ego in art. It's a loaded topic, and it's today's topic. Many artists are aware of the spotlight on art's egotistical nature, and to avoid appearing self-centered, they take certain measures with their creations, such as ensuring they have meanings that other people can relate to, benefit from, or be intellectually stimulated by. From my point of view as a young American artist, it seems that the general consensus for modern art in westernized societies is that it should be politically and currently relevant while responding to styles and philosophies of the past. Following these rules is a way to express humility and purpose in one's art, so as to keep one's ego tucked into its underclothes. When artists contradict this unwritten code of conduct by making abstract art that exists in spite of the rest of the world rather than in response to it, they're seen as egotistical. An article written by JJ Charlesworth published on news.artnet.com called "The Ego-Centric Art World is Killing Art" makes a comparison between a sculpture by Miley Cyrus made from gifts from her fans for no other purpose than to make something out of them, and the performance art of Marina Abramovic, who, as I understand, is well known for her show in which a spectator will sit across from her and she will mirror where they're feeling inside in a very empathetic and genuine way. Charlesworth argues that what unites these two art forms is that they're both based on the self and on the present moment. I agree that art about the self is empty in comparison to art that makes a statement. However, I want to challenge the notion that art as an experience falls into the same category as art about the self, and I'm going to use abstract as an example to support my perspective. While abstract art has been and continues to be revered, there is some discourse regarding whether its ungroundedness in technique and culture result in it being less valid than other art forms. So if the world has decided that abstract is less valid than other kinds of art, and that its creators are self-centered, why do we artists continue to produce it? The reason is simple. The act of abstraction is a creator's conscious engagement with reality as they enter a flow state and experience a continuous stream of the present. In other words, making abstract is akin to meditation. Producing this kind of art has very little to do with creating an end result to show off, as would suggest the notion that abstract artists are all egoists. Rather, it has very much to do with the process of spontaneous creation. For me, abstract is about the joy and the beauty of responding in the moment to the medium you're using. It's allowing colors and textures to unfold and reacting to the emotions it makes you feel and crafting something beautiful based on that. And the process is so involved and thoughtful and yet natural, intuitive, that it becomes a kind of meditation. It truly is that. You lose track of time, you lose track of your worries, and while this kind of artwork isn't culturally significant, in fact it's the opposite, I think it represents something important that we need more of. Yes, we Americans need more meditation. The purpose of meditation is to become aware of your thoughts, your thought patterns, and how those influence the way you feel, and having a little more control over that. Working on intuitive abstract pieces absolutely is an exercise in meditation because it takes you out of the monkey mind chatter and lets you focus on something simple that you can enjoy, that can fulfill you in a way that dopamine pleasures like responding to your messages and checking your likes on your phone can't do. Modern society is addicted to dopamine, and sometimes we need to step back and enjoy the simpler pleasures to remember what it means to be human on a more conscious, grounded level. So to reiterate, abstract isn't about expressing myself. Abstract is about the process of creation and finding peace through it and doing something that's good for your mind and therefore is good for society, in accordance with the idea of think globally, act locally. Because if you feel good, the people around you will feel good too.